You want to take your game to the next level? You want to be a world champion? Take the fighter training stack. Victor Conte's fighter training stack has brought me to the next level. Everything that I take on a daily basis, the fighter training stack is the best thing out right now. Devin Haney, I'm Snack Strong. Get it now, right now.
¿De plano quieres esa revancha y seguir buscando más en este peso?
No, mira, la verdad es que me siento muy bien. Yo, en lo personal, no pongo ninguna excusa. Creo que no perdí la pelea. Creo que me ganó 4, 5 rounds máximo. En los últimos rounds me fatigué un poco, pero obviamente me siento bien. Creo que hice las cosas como tenía que hacerlas y me siento bien. Vamos a ver, vamos a ir y pensar qué es lo que vamos a hacer, pero me siento bien. No creo que perdí la pelea, como te digo. Perdí algunos rounds, en los últimos rounds me fatigué un poco. Creo que por el peso quizás no me sentí al 100%.
So the question was, well, obviously you were lost to Floyd Mayweather, but looking at this fight that you took, that many people in this division that you fought at tonight didn't want anything to do with. Can you tell us your feelings and what's next for you? So, and the answer from Canelo was, so personally, I'm feeling good. I'm not giving any excuses. I do feel that I won the fight. I think perhaps, maybe I lost 4 or 5 rounds, but I definitely didn't lose the fight. I think I got a little bit tired towards the final rounds, but I felt good. So we'll see what's next. As I say, I don't feel like I lost the fight. Maybe some rounds. Maybe the weight was a slight issue and made me feel not 100% during the fight.
Y creo que estoy buscando, obviamente, las peleas difíciles, subir de peso, no estar en el peso que me siento cómodo, en las 168 libras, que es donde me siento cómodo. Por eso subo de peso, para buscar más retos, que es lo que me gusta, y así es esto, ¿no? Así es el boxeo. Y es lo que estoy buscando, ¿no? La grandeza.
Yes, so I think I'm always going up looking for difficult fights. I went up and looked for this difficult fight. Naturally, I feel good at 168, but I'm always up for challenging. I'm always up for taking on new challenges. But that's boxing. Tonight, I was looking for greatness.
Saúl, ¿piensas que te hizo falta otra estrategia para esta pelea y cómo te sientes sobre la puntuación?
No, como te digo, creo que me ganó 4 o 5 rounds máximo. Al último round me sentí un poco cansado, quizás por el peso. Necesito ir a ver bien la pelea, obviamente, que es lo que tuve que hacer mejor, pero como te digo, creo que en lo personal perdí 4 o 5 rounds máximo.
So the question was, can you tell us a little bit about what you feel about the fight and the way it was scored? And Canelo's answer was, well, I think, as I said, 4 or 5 rounds, I feel like he won maximum. I felt a little bit fatigued going into those final rounds. Perhaps it was because of the weight, but I feel, as I say, that he only won 4 or 5 rounds.
Canelo, buenas noches, Eddie también. Bueno, creo que lo comentaste ya, es de hombres, aceptas tu derrota, lo dijiste en el cuadrilátero, caray, felicidades por eso, ¿no? Porque mucha gente puede decir, no la perdí. Pero ¿qué harías diferente para esta revancha en este mismo peso? Porque seguramente quieres la revancha. ¿Qué harías diferente para todo esto?
Pues no sé, como te digo, hay que ir, ver la pelea y qué es lo que podemos hacer nuevo.
Canelo, sorry.
So the question was, in terms of tonight, when you lost the fight, you gave congratulations. I'd like to give you congratulations for the way you accepted defeat. But in terms of a rematch, what would you do different? And the answer from Canelo was, we'll have to see. I'll have to watch it back and work out what we would need to do differently.
Canelo, there hasn't been much debate about who won the fight. In the ring, you seem to accept defeat. What is it that you feel the judges missed, and what did you do that you felt should have gotten you the victory tonight?
Yo creo que muchas veces los jueces se dejan impresionar cuando estoy bloqueando los golpes. Muchas veces hago rolling y se dejan impresionar por eso, y creo que eso fue lo que fallé un poco ahí.
So I feel that it was, often judges don't score things that perhaps, or they score things that perhaps they shouldn't. You know, for example, I was blocking shots and I was rolling punches, and I think sometimes that's where the mistake may have been made.
Canelo, your power has been so destructive and effective in recent fights from Kovalev forward. And I know, like in tonight's fight, there were clearly moments where you were, you know, sizing up and trying to just blast him out of there. Was there a point during the fight where you said, this is kind of frustrating to me? Like, this guy should be out of there by now?
No. Hay que darle crédito a Bivol. Bivol es un peleador que es difícil de golpearlo en la cabeza. No es fácil. Hay que darle crédito también al peleador que tienes enfrente.
No, I think you have to give the credit to Bivol there. He's a very difficult fighter to hit around the head area. So I think you have to give him credit.
Canelo, what goes through your mind right now?
Me siento orgulloso porque soy una persona muy competitiva que se sale de su zona de confort para subir a las 175 libras, a otro peso que no es el mío, para buscar lo mejor en mi carrera, ¿no? Me siento orgulloso de lo que estoy haciendo, no me siento avergonzado. ¿Por qué? Porque busco esos retos que muchos no lo hacen. ¿Por qué? Por miedo a perder y yo estoy aquí para buscar esos retos porque es lo que me gusta.
So I'm proud, you know, I'm very proud, and I'm a very competitive person. You know, I've gone up and I've fought at 175. I've gone out of my comfort zone into fight at a weight that's not mine. And there's no shame in that. You know, I'm looking for challenges that others would be scared to take on because they might lose. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm wanting to do.
Y creo que eso es lo que buscan todos, ¿no? El no decir, ya sabemos que va a ganar. Soy una persona que busca los retos, que sabes que es 50-50, y eso es lo que creo que esperan todos, ¿no?
And I think it's about, you know, nobody wants to see fights where people know who's going to win. It's about those 50-50 fights. That's what people want to see.
So, were you hurt at any point in the fight?
No.
And you said that obviously you're chasing greatness, the 175-pound division. This is your second fight. Do you see a full career ahead for you at 175, or are you just focusing one fight at a time and trying to avenge the loss to Bivol first, whether you think the future after that?
Si te ves en un futuro peleando en ese peso de 175.
Pues la verdad es que mi peso donde me siento mejor es en las 168 libras, pero como te digo, vamos a ir y vamos a ver todo porque sí queremos esa revancha.
So my most natural weight, my most comfortable is 168, and that's where I feel best. So we're going to go and see if we can, you know, we're going to take on this rematch.
Ya está.
Una pregunta aquí. Para Canelo y otra para Don Reynoso. Ganaste contra Kovalev. ¿Puedes comparar la experiencia entre las dos peleas? Y Eddie, ¿puede hablar, por favor, de las diferencias entre la preparación de las dos peleas?
Pues la diferencia es de los estilos. Kovalev es un peleador que iba más al frente, trabaja más las piernas, y creo que Bivol es un peleador más técnico, un peleador que trabaja muy bien su distancia, y siempre lo dije en las entrevistas que era un peleador complicado, un peleador de los mejores que saben utilizar su distancia, y creo que hizo un gran trabajo.
So I think, could you tell me about the fight? It's a question for both Eddie and Canelo. Can you tell me about the Kovalev fight that you had and the difference and the different way that you prepared for that fight? And Eddie's answer was, it's different because we're talking about different styles. Kovalev is someone who is a front foot fighter, good footwork. Bivol is more of a technical fighter who looks to manage distance in a different way. I said before the fight that it was going to be a tough fight, and you know, because he's a fighter that uses his distance really well. So that was the difference between the two fights.
Hey, Canelo, straight back, Dan Rayfield. My question for you, Canelo, is even though you say you were going to have the rematch with Dmitry Bivol in your next fight, two things about that. Do you think that at any point you'll reconsider that and maybe talk to Eddie about going through with the Triple G third fight anyway back to defend your titles at super middleweight? And also, do you think you would be back in September for that next fight, or would you want to maybe take a little bit of a longer break?
Yeah, we're going to go to see what's next, to talk about it, and we let you know.
So no commitment then that you will definitely fight Bivol next.
Eso es lo que quiero. Eso es lo que quiero, eso es lo que pasa por mi mente ahorita nada más, pero iremos a casa y veremos qué es lo que viene después.
Can you translate that?
Yeah, so we'll this is what we want. We'll see what happens in the future, but we just have to wait and see what's going to happen.
And just one more question, Canelo. What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Very good, thank you.
So, does this hurt as much as your defeat to Floyd Mayweather?
¿Ah?
Does this hurt as much as your defeat to Floyd Mayweather?
¿Duele tanto como la derrota contra Floyd Mayweather?
No, la verdad es que me siento muy bien, con la frente en alto, di lo mejor de mí. Busco otra categoría, di lo mejor de mí, trato de buscar retos importantes para mi carrera fuera mi zona de confort y me siento muy bien, me siento orgulloso de lo que estoy haciendo y con la frente en alto.
So no, I don't feel that way. I feel like I can come out of this fight with my head held high because I gave the best of me in a different weight class. I'm looking for challenges in my career that take me out of my comfort zone. So I'm proud and I'm feeling good.
La última vez que perdiste fue en el 2013, como bien comentaba mi compañero. Ahora, ya que tienes más edad, ¿qué tanto ayuda la madurez que tienes para asimilar esa derrota?
No, como te digo, con la frente en alto. Estoy buscando en otros pesos, obviamente retos importantes para mi carrera y en otros pesos, fuera de mi zona de confort. En mi peso les gané a todos los campeones, ahora subo a otra división. Como te digo, me siento bien y
¿Fuiste competitivo?
Lo hice muy bien para mí, como te digo, gané con la frente en alto y no me avergüenzo de nada, me siento orgulloso de lo que estoy haciendo.
So the question was, the last time you tasted defeat was in 2013. Now you're older. Does that maturity help you to overcome this defeat? No, I feel good. I feel like, as I said before, I can keep my head up. I'm looking for challenges in different weight classes. So I'm looking to make big steps and do huge things in my career outside of my comfort zone. So I believe that I did well. I'm doing things outside of my division, and as I say, I thought I won. So there's no shame in doing what I did. I'm proud of what I've achieved.
Un mensaje para México. México estuvo paralizado, como dicen, y los perros salieron a las calles. ¿Qué mensaje le dices del corazón? Porque tú lo dijiste. Yo represento a México y México tiene que estar contigo en las buenas y en las malas.
Pues que así es esto, se gana, se pierde, pero con mucho orgullo represento a mi país, hice lo que tenía que hacer, hice lo mejor, di lo mejor de mí, con mucho orgullo lo hago, vamos a regresar más fuertes y que gracias por todo su apoyo.
El mensaje sería atreverse aunque sea difícil.
Así es, siempre hay que buscar más y sin miedo al éxito.
So the question was, can you give us a message to people in Mexico? Because obviously Mexico is completely paralyzed. People watching this fight, and you said as a good Mexican, you represent them. Can you a message for them? My message is that this is boxing. You win, sometimes you lose. I gave the best version of myself, and I'll come back stronger. And I'm pleased to have your support with me.
You've had a lot of criticism that your fights weren't entertaining. I think you answered all those questions tonight by having the fight of your life. Are you impressed by your output tonight in the fight?
Ты сам восхищен тем, что ты сделал в этом бою. Многие раньше не оценивали. В этом ты все сказал.
My last fight, I didn't enjoy it in the fight because it wasn't the challenge for me. I just defend my titles against some guys, and everyone bet on me. And now I was enjoyed the fight, and I saw how, and I heard a lot of fans was yelling, and it's motivated me today, and I really enjoyed today the fight.
Did Canelo's greatness bring out the greatness in you?
То, что его величие из тебя тоже извлекло лучшие твои качества.
Of course, if my opponent is better, I'll show my better side.
Dmitry, were you expecting a better Canelo Alvarez tonight?
Ты ожидал, что он будет лучше сегодня?
No, I didn't expect that he was better. I expect like that. I believed in myself. I believed I could win. I knew that he has a hard punches and he will beat on my body, on my arm, and he will beat left hooks. I expected that, and he did it.
Dmitry, congratulations, first of all. Congratulations for this great fight. We're asking about the rematch. Canelo is asking for the rematch. And what is your opinion about this, please?
No, first of all, my dream is to be the undisputed champion. And I got this opportunity to fight against the best guy. And I took this fight for без каких-то особых причин, там, условий, да. Если говорить об рематче, то давайте договариваться, но уже будут другие условия.
I took this fight on terms of getting the opportunity. That's all I cared about. And I appreciate the opportunity that was given to me. And right now my goal is to be, to receive what I deserve. If the rematch is going to happen, I just have to make sure that I get what I deserve, because I don't think that even before, in the previous fight as a champion, I got what I deserved.
Dmitry, congratulations on the win. We talked about this last month in Indio. Did this fight feel any different to you at all, with all the people, all the pressure, and facing the game's biggest name in the sport? Did it feel different than any other fight?
Этот бой по-другому от других боев?
Yeah, it was different, of course, because all week I was sitting in my room and was boring, you know. I can't went out the room and I tired about it, you know. And I see how attention this fight. How much attention this
And
fight.
Dmitry, you entered first despite being the champion, and then Canelo had this fancy entrance with the platform, the fireworks. As you're waiting inside the ring, what's going through your mind as you're being made to wait?
Ты вышел первый, он вышел второй, и очень вышел ярко. Тебя это как-то тревожило? Что ты думал в этот момент?
To be honest, for me doesn't matter which will be I first or second. Doesn't matter for me. I just wanted this fight. I just needed this fighter against me. Doesn't matter which sound he has, which sound I have, how he went in the ring. Doesn't matter what for me, you know. I just wanted to fight him. And when he was going to the ring, and I heard the crowd, and I really enjoyed how crowd was yelling, you know. I see on the stadium and was enjoyed. Please.
Hey there, Dmitry. Congratulations on your victory. To those who are underdogs or underestimated or doubted, what is your message to them?
Кому?
Для болельщиков, которые сегодня недооценивали тебя.
You know, I have a message for people who bet on me today. You know, who won. Congratulations, guys.
Что ты хочешь сказать тем, кто...
But who didn't believe in me, it's just their opinion, and I appreciate them that they bet on Canelo, they believed in Canelo. It's normal, you know. It's normal, it's no problem.
Dmitry, congrats first of all. You just beat the pound for pound #1. Do you consider yourself, you took his spot?
To be honest, no. To be honest, no. I just beat a guy who wanted my belt in my mind, you know, today. And he was super middleweight. And yes, he had a belt in light heavyweight, but I don't feel myself that I'm the king today. No, I just beat Canelo. I just better than him today.
And the second question is, boxing-wise, what you do different in the rematch?
По боксу, что ты сделаешь по-другому в реванше?
To be honest, I don't know. You know, I don't have a rematch yet. I don't know what I will eat today or what I will do tomorrow.
Dmitry, go ahead. Mike Hoppinger, ESPN. Dmitry, congratulations on an amazing performance. Apologize if you already asked this, but you had to win the 12th round on all 3 scorecards to avoid a draw. I know the judges got the right fighter, but you know, speak on that if you can. Like, that seems to be out of line. Most of us at ringside had it 10-2 for you or 9-3. So the judges were trying to, you know, maybe rob you, it seems.
A little bit thought when I heard the scores, 115, 113. I thought maybe I lost today, but I felt I won, you know. But I expect that it's everything against me today. Even Eddie, he's congratulating me, smiling. He's happy for me,
he's back
but
on the
not
team.
too much happy for me, you know. Yeah, right.
And, question for Eddie. I guess you could still go through with the Triple G fight. That seems to be, actually makes it kind of more attractive now after this. But does that fight seem kind of snake bitten to you? I mean, this is crazy.
I think that, Canelo against Dmitry Bivol 2 is probably the biggest fight in boxing right now. But it's going to be down to Canelo, and obviously we'll speak to Dmitry and Vadim, but I can't see him not wanting to accept the challenge. I said in the build-up, it's like Canelo wants to handicap himself and fight these big, great champions to test himself. And tonight it was maybe a bridge too far against a great light heavyweight world champion. But I'm sure he'll be here soon. But knowing Sal, I would think he would only want one fight, which is the rematch with Dmitry Bivol.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.